Peter Lord Moreland is a scriptwriter and a filmmaker, and we are so pleased to have him here at the opening night of the 2020 Hybrid Twin Cities Film Fest. He's been involved in a little bit of our Empower educational workshops as well, and he's here for our opening night for our in-person screening at the Showplace Icon Theaters. So let's have an opportunity to talk a little bit to Peter. Welcome.
Hi there. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your artistic story, where you got started, what led you into being a scriptwriter and now a filmmaker.
Well, I came from the music world and produced some hit records back in the day, but I knew about 10 years ago that I wanted to tell bigger stories and projects that some are connected to music and music-driven stories, but other ones are historical and kind of big and kind of eclectic in a lot of ways, just telling numerous stories about our life and existence, and humanity, that kind of thing in a broad sense.
And you do have some background in music as well, and so what was that transition like, taking these sort of 3-minute stories, if you will,
yes,
and making them into longer, more involved stories?
Well, the thing that songwriting has in common with screenwriting is that it's always told in the context of time. You're trying to involve the listener or the viewer or the person watching the film to not bore them, take them along, but also take them on a journey. So I couldn't be a novelist, but I found being a screenwriter, then coming to the world of film as a director and filmmaker allowed me to have the opportunity to take that smaller version of that kind of skill set and make it expand it to something larger.
Well, and novelists are
yes,
wordsmith.
yes,
a bazillion words, and we know that filmmaking obviously is a much more visual,
yes,
less words, more action,
yeah,
and character-driven sort of stuff. We talked about time, and I want to just say thank you for spending some time with our Empower Education series a while back.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that program, which is now available on our website to watch, a little bit about talking with some of our Minnesota screenwriters.
That was a wonderful experience about speaking about the issues of diversity, but also just being a screenwriter and having a different voice that you want to have heard. And we're in a unique time that new voices are being heard from a perspective that hasn't really been represented as much as it should be in the past, but hopefully it will be in the future.
Well, we so appreciate having you our opening night. We know you've already been over, hopefully, to the lounge to relax a little bit. We've got a wonderful opening night film for you to see. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here. It's been a joy. Okay, thank you.
Peter also has a daughter who grew up here or has lived here in the Twin Cities as well, so he does have some Minnesota connection, so how fun is that? In any case, we'll have some more interviews coming up here shortly, so stay tuned here on Facebook.